Smack 'em God, my friends. It is another track-by-track album battle from Michael Rogers, who's asked for several track-by-tracks I've been doing. And this is the final one. He wants me to put Ted Nugent's State of Shock versus Twisted Sister's You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. Now, I like the Twisted Sister album more, but I gotta tell you, man, State of Shock was something I bought as a kid, and I didn't really like it much. I love Paralyzed, but I never really went back and visited that album much, and it was like maybe 3-4 years ago I revisited it. Man, it's a smoking album. I think it's really good. Now, I thought, oh, yeah, it probably still is my least favorite of the 70s Nugent, but still good. I dig it. All right, so here we go. Paralyzed versus The Kids Are Back. I love them both, but Paralyzed. Definitely give that to Uncle Ted. Next, Take It or Leave It versus Knife in the Back. Easily Twisted Sister. That song, man. Just lie on this rack. You started to crack. I need this like an F in the back. So awesome. Twisted Sister takes that. Next, Alone. I don't care for Mellow Nugent. This is like my least favorite on here. Versus Ride to Live, Live to Ride. Twisted Sister gets that easily. All right, next, It Doesn't Matter. It's a rockin' tune, but it's going against I Am On Me, which is a very special song to me. You know, it showed me as a kid, you can go out there and do whatever you want. And it was a very inspirational song, and I absolutely love it, and it wins. All right, next, State of Shock versus Power and the Glory. I dig them both, but State of Shock easily on that one. I Want to Tell You versus We're Gonna Make It. I Want to Tell You is all right. It's a Beatles cover. We're Gonna Make It. It crushes it. It's better. I love it. Twisted Sister takes that. All right, next, Satisfied versus I've Had Enough. I dig them both, but you know what? I've had enough. I know it's a filler track or whatever, but man, and I wish her well, but I had an ex-girlfriend that if you read the lyrics of that song, it's her to a T. And I'm glad I'm away from her, but I wish her well. All right, next down, Bite Down Hard versus I'll Take You Alive. I'll Take You Alive, another Twisted Sister song that is kind of like a filler track, but I think it rocks. It's kick-ass, fast, furious, wins. Next, Snake Charmer rips versus Suzette's song, You're Not Alone. It's a pretty ballad. I don't hate it. I know a lot of people do not like that song. I like it. I like Snake Charmer more, though. I'm giving that to Ted Nugent. All right, now the final song is Saddle Sore versus my all-time favorite Twisted Sister song, You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. And it totally wins. Because I love the hell out of that song. So, Michael, this is the final score. And I want to thank you for all your track-by-track donations, dude. You're awesome. You rock. And all you out there still watching, you rock as well, man. And I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. Leave your comments below if you're aware of State of Shock and Can't Stop Rock and Roll. And what's your track-by-track? I love reading stuff like that. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. Smack 'em a gob. Before we get canceled, check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with me and Wadzilla. We are the Podcast Kings. Link to the podcast is in the description below, and also a link to the YouTube page. Check out older episodes with visuals. And very soon, either Ian and I will learn how to go on YouTube Live. Might be soon. So check out the greatest podcast ever according to Science.com. It's also God's favorite podcast and Satan's favorite podcast as well. So check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast before we get canceled.